This is my third-party video game controllers, Volume 1. So I got 5 third-party video game controllers for all of you just to look at and all that. I wanted to look at this stuff because, you know, it's video game controllers. I mean, we all use them whenever we play video games. It's something we like to play, and we gotta, which is the right controller. I'm gonna rank all of these, so, yeah, let's get started. So this is the Hyperkin Retron 5 controller. So basically, got a retro video game console. It's basically, it plays NES, SNES, Sega Genesis, Super Famicom, and Game Boy, and all Game Boy Advance games and Game Boy Color games. And this came with it, and it's so bad. Like, I don't know why people use this. The buttons are very clicky. I like that. Very loud. I kind of like that. I like loud buttons. But these, listen to that. That's just a mouse. That's just the mouse. That's just a mouse clicker. I do not like that. I do not like it. Sounds like a mouse. That is not very fun. I do not like that. But I guess it's fun to fidget with. But other than that, this ranks number 5 in my list. There's a home button and all that. It's not so good, to be honest with you. So yeah, I do not. This is ranking number 5 on the list. This is ranking number 4. This controller I do not like. The joysticks are okay. It's kind of flimsy. You can feel the phlegm to it. You can feel the cheapness to it. I do not like the placement of the plus and minus buttons. The buttons are okay. It's not the best, but also the triggers. Look at these triggers. They like curve out. Unlike a Pro controller, look at that. Look at that difference. This one is pointed out, and this one is just very good on the fingers. The D-pad, it's okay. This is ranking number 4 because of the fucking triggers. The triggers absolutely ruin this controller. You feel like you can rip them off. It feels like a fingernail. If you know what that feels like. I don't know if you have fingernails or not. But it has Mario on it. It's made by Hori. Yeah, those are like the cheap video game controller guys. So alright, so this is ranking number 3 for both of these. These Joy-Con. Okay, this is just 3.5. Look at that. You can't even play a fucking game with that. There's no buttons that click down. Like, look. It does go down. See, it does go down. See, it does go down, but we have to use your fingernail for it, and I do not like that. But the Joy-Con is okay. I feel like I do not like the stick. It's not that good. And then the D-pad, like, I would rather have this Joy-Con's D-pad than this one, because this one is just so flimsy. It's so flimsy. This one, I feel like I have a very good reach between the buttons. So yeah, that's how I feel about that. And the triggers, they're very clicky. I don't like how clicky they are. And this minus button, look at this. Look, I'm clicking down. Look at that. You can rip this off, basically. It's rubber. It's basically rubber. It's fucking rubber. Why is this rubber? But there is a Joy-Con better than that. And it is, who made this? Oh, it's our good friend Hori. It's our good friends Hori. They made this controller. Aw, what a good friend. You know, I'm glad they made this. But there's a better version. This one. This Joy-Con, I don't even know who made these. It doesn't even have a label, but it's like, it's really good. I really do like this controller. It really works out very well. And it was very cheap on Amazon. It's a pretty decent design. It looks like Animal Crossing. The buttons feel like Joy-Con. Do not like this circle plus. It's not very nice. That circle plus right there is not very nice in my opinion. But still, it's a pretty good controller. So this is why it ranks number 3. Then there's this one for the Xbox 360. Okay, this was ranking number 2 because listen to those bumpers. Those are not work well. And these start and select buttons, The D-pad is not good, which is with every Xbox 360 controller. It's really bad. See, they're both really bad. But I feel like this one's a bit better. Because look at that. Oh, they're both the same, really. But this one must be a bit better. Because, like, this one has, like, little... See that? It has little bumps. There's little bumps. What is it, in puberty now? There's the triggers. The triggers are pretty good. The buttons... they're not so good. And I feel like this controller is a little bit out of whack because my friend Austin used this. So, you know, it's not so good, but this is why it's ranking number 2. It's not bad. It's also not good. It's not bad, but still, it could be better. Okay, so this is the only good controller on this list, which is the PS4 DualShock by Old School. Two things that are bad about this is the touchpad and these little buttons right here. This is not bad, but like these bumpers, I do not like them. I do feel like it's nice to feel, but like I feel like the PS4 controller has a little bit more. It's better, you know. And you know, the fun fact is, this is the only PS4 controller I have ever had. This was for my PlayStation 5, actually. You can actually connect the DualShock 4 to your PlayStation 5. Fun fact. It works out. The buttons are very cool. It works. And somehow it still turns on. And it's connected to my my Amazon TV because that's the only use I have it for. Aftermarket Video Game Consoles Volume 1. The reason why I couldn't do, the reason why I did this and doing this as a series is because, you know, I do not have, these are only for like times where I don't have a video planned for a week and I just gonna talk about third-party video game controllers because I do not have a way to talk about it. So I'm gonna talk about it through here. I don't know, I just want to talk about this. But, so with that, thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, have a nice day. Bye.